Hello students, today we are going to solve practice set 4.2 of 10th standard maths part first algebra in that chapter number 4 financial planning. Okay, question number 1. Chetana store paid total GST of rupees 1,500,000 at the time of purchase and collected GST of rupees 1,22,500 at the time of sale during 1st of July 2017 to 31st July of 2017. Find the GST payable by Chetana store. Here we have to find out GST payable. GST payable. See, for GST payable, there's one formula. See, GST payable, that is output tax minus input tax. Okay, output tax minus input tax. See, in this question, see, GST paid, okay, GST paid at the time of purchase. At the time of purchase is rupees 1,500,000 rupees, and GST is collected. See, here in this, GST is collected. GST is collected at the time of sale, that is rupees 1,22,500. Means here it is GST paid at the time of purchase. At the time of purchase is input tax. This is input tax. Credit should be credit. ITC, credit. Okay. So, see, this GST paid at the time of purchase is an input tax. No, this is. And GST collected at the time of sale. At the time of sale is output tax. Means in other way also you can make out a larger number will be output tax and smaller amount maybe some smaller amount should be input tax. In that way also you can make out. Okay, so first let's write GST paid. See, this is the formula. This is the formula that you have to remember. GST payable equal to output tax minus input tax credit. So first we'll write GST paid, GST paid, GST paid at the time of purchase. Okay, GST paid at the time of purchase is rupees, how much? Rupees 1,500,000. 1,500,000. That means that is this is input tax. This is input tax. No. Therefore, this is input tax. Input tax, that is ITC, input tax credit, that is rupees 1,500,000. Similarly, GST collected. Always remember, collection is output. Okay, collected, GST collected at the time of sale. At the time of sale is rupees 1,22,500. Therefore, output tax is rupees 1,22,500. Therefore GST payable. Therefore GST payable is output tax. Output tax is 1,22,500 minus input tax. Input tax is 1,500,000. What is the value? See here, larger number 1,22,500. Then this is 1,500,000. So 0,0022. 22,000. That is GST payable is 22,000 rupees. Therefore, write the answer. Answer is GST payable by Chetana stores. By Chetana stores is rupees 22,000. And underline it, okay, in this way. It's a 1 mark question. Question number 2. Nazama is a proprietor of a firm registered under GST. She has paid GST of rupees 12,500 on purchase and collected rupees 14,750 on sale. What is the amount of ITC to be claimed? What is the amount of GST payable? First question is, what is the amount of ITC means input tax credit, that we have to find out. And second, what is the amount of GST payable, that by using formula we have to find out. Since Nazama is a proprietor of a firm registered under GST, she paid means GST paid at the time of purchase is this 12,500, okay, and GST is collected means collection means output tax, and purchasing is a paying, okay, that is 12,500. Otherwise we can say that we can make out that larger amount is a output tax and smaller amount is a input tax. In that way also we can make out. Okay, so first one is GST paid. Let's write GST paid at the time of purchase is rupees how much? 12,500. Therefore input tax, this is input tax, no, input tax, that is ITC, that is rupees 12,500. Similarly, GST collected at the time of sale. See here, purchase, and collected means what is collected? GST collected at the time of sale. Okay, sale, that is rupees 14,750. GST is collection. So what is collection is therefore output tax. Output tax is rupees 14,750, and we know the formula GST payable that we have to find. Here we have to, first question is what is the amount of ITC? This is ITC. Amount of ITC is 12,500. No, this is ITC, and this is input. This is input tax and this is output tax. So GST payable is therefore GST payable. We know the formula, output tax minus ITC. Let's write ITC. That is output tax is 14,750 minus ITC. ITC is 12,500. So here 14,750, 12,500. No, 12,500. Okay. 0, 5, 2, 2. This is 2,250. We can write in this way. See, write in this way in a bracket and write rupees like this. Therefore, rupees 2,250. Okay. So let's write the answer now. Answer is answer. First question here. What is the amount of ITC? Input. Let's write input. Yeah, input tax credit for Nazama. Okay, input tax credit for Nazama is how much? Input tax is rupees 12,500. Okay, and then GST paid. GST to be paid is rupees 2,250. Write the answer and underline. In this way you can. Okay. Question number 3. Amir Enterprise purchased chocolate sauce bottles and paid GST of rupees 3,800. Okay. He sold those bottles to Akbari Brothers and collected GST of rupees 4,100. Then here it is, see, Amir Enterprise purchased chocolate sauce bottles and paid GST. See, Amir Enterprise paid GST at the time of purchase. They purchased. At the time of purchase, they paid GST of rupees 3,800. Means this is input tax. No, this is input tax and sold to its Akbari brothers and collected. Here, see, at the time of collect and the GST is collected at the time of sale. He sold. No, this Amir Enterprise sold to Akbari brothers. That is, here it is output. 4,100 is a output tax and 3,800 is a input tax. Then Mayank comes. See, Mayank Food Corner purchased these bottles from Akbari brothers. Okay, he purchased these bottles from Akbari brothers and paid GST of rupees 4,500. See, he purchased means, again we have to find out separately. See, he purchased means this is a input tax for Mayank, and he paid GST of 4,500. This becomes output tax. So find the amount of GST payable at every stage of trading. Okay, and hence find the payable of CGST and SGST. We know CGST and SGST are equal. CGST equal to SGST. How to find out CGST and SGST? GST divided by 2. That gives CGST. No, CGST or SGST or SGST. No, that gives, in this way we have to find out. First we have to find out GST payable. GST payable by using formula. See here, Amir Enterprises purchased chocolate sauce. So for this, we'll write here GST paid by Amir Enterprises. First I will write for Amir Enterprises. For Amir Enterprise. Okay. For Amir Enterprise, GST paid at the time of purchase. Okay. Let's write GST paid at the time of purchase is rupees 3,800. Okay, and therefore, see here, therefore input, this is input tax, that is ITC is rupees 3,800. Similarly, output tax, GST collected. See here it is, and he sold to those Akbari brothers and collected GST collected at the time of sale. GST collected, that much only you write, rupees 4,100. So for this we have to find out, question, find the amount of GST payable. This is therefore GST payable is payable is output tax minus ITC. Output tax is GST collected. This is output tax. We'll write here. This is, therefore next line should have wrote output tax. Output tax is rupees 4,100. Okay. Next line should be GST collected rupees 4,100. Next line output. Therefore output tax is rupees 4,100. That is GST payable. Output tax is 4,100 minus ITC, that is input tax credit, is 3,800. So 4,100 and 3,800. 0, 0, this is 1, no? 10, 3, 3, 300. So write in this way, put bracket, then write rupees. Okay. So rupees 300. What is this 300? GST. And we have to find out, second question is, hence find the payable CGST and SGST. That is, we have to divide by 2. GST divided by 2, that gives CGST and SGST. And we also know that CGST equal to SGST. See, this is GST. This is GST. So now we'll write the answer for this. GST payable by Amir Enterprises. Amir Enterprise is You'll write rupees 300, and this CGST and SGST, and CGST, this CGST SGST is equal to, that is 300 divided by 2, that is 2 ones are, then 10, 2 5s are 150. This is rupees. Okay, let it be 150 rupees. Okay. GST payable by Amir Enterprise is rupees 300, and CGST equal to SGST, that is 300 by 2 is 150 rupees. CGST is also 150 rupees. SGST also 150 rupees. Now this Amir Enterprise is over. Now for Akbari Brothers. See, Mayank Food Corner purchased these bottles from Akbari Brothers and paid GST of 4,500. See here, Mayank Food Corner purchased bottles from Akbari Brothers, means he purchased rupees 4,100. This becomes input tax, okay, and paid GST of rupees 4,500. This becomes output tax for Akbari Brothers. Okay, so now for Akbari Brothers, for Akbari Brothers, GST paid bottles and Akbari Brothers and see, Mayank Food Corners purchased these bottles. He purchased. GST paid at the time of purchase. Okay, GST paid at the time of purchase. At the time of purchase is rupees 4,100 purchased. Okay, and paid GST of rupees 4,500. So therefore this becomes input tax. Now therefore input tax, that is ITC is rupees 4,100, and output tax is rupees 4,500. Therefore GST payable is output tax minus ITC. Output tax is 4,500 minus ITC is 4,100, means 500 minus 100 is 400. No, rupees 400. Okay, rupees 400. Then this is GST. This is GST. What is SGST and CGST is? SGST and CGST is 200, rupees 200. No. Okay, GST. So therefore we'll write the answer here. So GST payable, GST to be paid, or GST payable by Akbari Brothers. Akbari Brothers is rupees 400, and CGST equal to SGST is 400 divided by 2, that is rupees 200. Okay. Question number 4. Malik Gas Agency, that is Chandigarh Union Territory, Malik Gas Agency purchased some gas cylinders for industrial use for rupees 24,500 and sold them to the local customer for rupees 26,500. Find the GST to be paid at the rate of 5%. And hence the CGST and UTGST to be paid for this transaction for Union Territory. Okay, UTGST instead of SGST. See, Malik Gas Agency, here it is Malik Gas Agency purchased some gas cylinders for industrial use for rupees 24,500. Means tax is paid. Okay, tax paid 24,500. That we have to find out for input tax for at the rate to GST to be input tax, that we have to find out at the rate of 5%. We have to find out for 5%, that we have to find out input tax. Similarly, output tax also we have to find out for 5%. See, this is the question, is find the GST to be paid at the rate of 5% and hence the CGST, that second later part. See here, Malik Gas Agency purchased some gas cylinders for industrial use. Means tax is paid. This is what? Purchase some gas cylinders for industrial use for. See, purchase some gas cylinders for industrial use for rupees 24,500. This is tax paid. Therefore, we'll write tax paid at the time of purchase. At the time of purchase is tax paid at the time of purchase is rupee, that is input. That is input tax. Input tax. Okay, that is for 5% of, see this, rupees 24,500. That we have to find out now. That we have to find out. Therefore, 5% means what? 5% of out of 100. No, for 24,000, how much? That we have to find out. 24,500. This 0, 2 zeros gone. That is 240. That is 245 multiplied by 5. That is 5 5s are 25 to 22 to 12. So rupees. This is what? This is input tax. That is ITC is rupees 1,225. Now see, and sold them to the local customer for rupees 26,500. Means tax collected. No, now it is selling. It is sold and collected tax. Therefore, tax collected. Tax collected at the time of sale. At the time of at the time of sale. What is this? This is output tax. No, output tax. That is for 5% of 26,000 rupees, 26,500. 5% means 5 out of 100. No, for 26,500 we have to find out for this output tax. So that is 5 5s are 25, 2, 5 6s are 30, 32, 3 carry, 5 2s are 10, 13. This is rupees 1,325. See, this is input tax and this is output tax. Output tax. Okay. So now GST. That is question here. See, find the GST. Therefore, GST is output tax minus ITC, input tax. Output tax is rupees 1,325 minus ITC is 1,225. 1325 1225 001. That is rupees 100. Rupees 100. The GST is rupees 100. Therefore, straight we'll write the answer here. Answer is GST to be paid by Malik Gas Agency. Malik Gas Agency is rupees 100. And now second part is CGST. CGST and UTGST. UTGST equals, that is 100 by 2, that is rupees 50. Okay.